It is a hockey night in Pittsburgh, the first one of this season. We are ready to roll. Penguins and New York Islanders off and running. First period action underway on Sportsnet Pittsburgh. Thank you for being with us. Philip Hollander out there in his season debut here tonight with a healthy scratch in the win against the Rangers. Back with the Penguins after spending last year in Sweden is a shot there from Tommy Novak. Stick save by Sorokin. This Penguin power play last year was really good. 25.8%, sixth best in the NHL. They only had one opportunity against the Rangers on Tuesday night, did not score on it. First goal here tonight, Malkin centers in front. Sorokin gets a piece of the shot and tight, still loose, they score! Evgeny Malkin's got a power play goal for Pittsburgh, and the Pens strike first.
Game against the Rangers on a power play, and this entry was just so smooth. Rakell kicks it outside, and whoa, you lose an edge, and it's right to the net. Rakell stays on it. Sid stays on that rebound. Man, does he have a nose for the net. Man, does he have a nose for points against this Islanders team. And this Sid's 91st game against the Islanders, and his 138 point likely on that play right there against the Rangers. This will be a big one here for them.
There's Palmieri right in, shoulder save, Jarry, point blank stop. Kyle Palmieri, we got a whistle stopping play. Looked like a high stick. Looking for a lane to the net, Shea wouldn't have it. Back to D'Angelo. Off to Palmieri, moves in, he'll shoot, looking at the short side, and Jarry again with the stop.
Yeah, 15-5 with the shots in the third period, which was really nice to see. Here goes Schaefer.
He can wheel, as we've seen in the clips around preseason action. Dumps it in there. It's Drouin handling it at the point. Across for Schaefer. Back to the slot. Drouin shoots and scores. And a bit of a change-up from Jonathan Drouin. Flutters past Jarry. The Islanders even things up at 1.
In Colorado for Drouin. They go and pick him up, and he's got his first of the season in their first game here as well. But just a puck retrieval. Comes to Schaefer. He just finds that little seam. Oh, maybe it didn't hit anything. Maybe he just kind of flubbed it. Like it didn't come off his stick properly. It just kind of flopped off of it, almost like a changeup. Through all those layers of body.
The season opener Tuesday night, Rakell fresh on with the steal. Drags it behind the net, comes out, shoots, and it deflects out of play.
There's that forecheck again.
Cizikas fired up the other way, hands it off to Duclair, cuts to the slot, save made by Jarry. Oh, it caught iron.
Pops it by Witherspoon and jumps to the middle. Duclair, another good skating Islander player. Cizikas.
Islanders turn it back up ice. Cizikas comes in left wing, shoots, glove, save, Tristan Jarry. Shea ahead for Crosby over the attacking line, comes to Novak, back in front. He had a man there, it was Hollander. Islanders pick it off, and here they come. Barzal drops it, Palmieri shoots it, scores! And Kyle Palmieri continues to terrorize the Penguins. His first of the year gives the Islanders their first lead of the night.
Because Crosby came on, replaced on a line change, and the other guys were pretty tired, but you can see what Matt Barzal does, transporting the puck up, skating, attacking the middle of the ice, for popping it out to speed to Palmieri, and that is just a perfect shot by Palmieri. Just under the blocker, has Jarry coming from his right to left, and just bleeds it back across over the pass.
Islanders control out at center, here they come, 2-on-1, it's Pajot in alone, backhander, kick, save, Jarry! Keeps it a one-goal game.
What a save. Tristan Jarry. The Islanders come right back up the ice, and just that forehand to backhand. I don't know how Jarry dug in to stay with this one, but he did. Coming back across as Pajot pulled it back across. There's the Islanders in transition again quickly.
Mantha trying to bank it for Malkin, taken away. Loose puck. Penguins trying to get possession back. Mantha's got it again. This time up top, it's Brunik. Drops it for Mantha. He'll wrist it, blocked on its way there. Malkin chops it, Sorokin, a couple of saves first, Malkin, then Brazeau. And we got a whistle-stopping play with an Islander down.
Everything that happens, but Romanov did go down the tunnel to get some repairs after that, as you'd expect.
Pushed ahead for Hollander, trying to get a step. Schaefer there with him, drops it for Brunik. He'll shoot. Scores! The first goal of the NHL career for Harrison Brunik.
Loves to be active, loves to get up ice, loves to jump in the offensive zone. This one is right off the rug as he walks into this thing right down the middle. Hollander.
Across, Raquel has to field it off the half wall. He will. 10 seconds on the 4-on-3. Down low, Malkin. Center scores! It's Sidney Crosby! And the Penguins, with a power play goal, take the lead back!
Started to work across the top of the ice here. And you could see away from the play here, out of camera, Sid is working for that body position. See him get that there? And he's just fighting, one knee down. How many times have we seen him do that with those little deflections off to the side of the net? He's so strong. And he's just leaning on his stick. Gino just has to bank it in off him. And he does. So add another point on the list for Sid against the Islanders.
Couple of assists tonight for Rickard Rakell, his first 2 points of the year. Career high 70 last year for the Penguins as that one's cleared, and look out, it's Horvat shorthanded as Suzuki shoots, saved by Jari with the blocker. Loose puck, Malkin's got it, maybe a chance here, backhands in front, Mantha, the save by Sorokin. Here's Pajot back in, passing to the slot, hops away from Holmstrom. Mantha banks it forward. Oh, Mayfield just stepped in front of Malkin. Will play on. Holmstrom back in.
We're still mixing it up.
Here it comes. They score. Shabanov, in his NHL debut, ties the game with 39 seconds left in the second.
There's that hit on Gino as Mayfield, he plays a physical brand of hockey. And then it's just up the ice the other way, down the middle, just a scoot. What a pass. What a pass. So here's that hit on Mayfield. Not afraid to use his stick, get that cross-check working. He loves that. And here's that pass. What a pass. Straight across.
Rolling pucks. Caleb Jones able to handle it. Banks it forward for Malkin, outlet pass, springs Brazeau, he's got a step, backhander, scores! Justin Brazeau and Fuego! Penguins go up 3-2.
Well, I had to feel something was coming, something was brewing, and it's the big mutant line. And Brazeau, 2 goals last game. What a pickup off the wall. Look at this, in stride, dragging his foot. Hockey IQ, in with speed, and then the big man with that poise. We saw in New York a few nights ago. In front of the net, similar.
Pelech twisting and turning, 8 seconds left in regulation. Pajot springs in Barzell, look out, makes a move. Jari, one last stop. The horn sounds.